How's it going, guys? Moonlight150 here, back with your battle for the day. This is Uber's battle, actually, against the man named Chari45. Not exactly sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but anyway, we've got an Uber battle here, and I know I don't do Ubers that often. It's because it's like OU. The tier is very small, has very few Pokemon, so it's just a lot of repetitiveness for me, and that's why it doesn't interest me as much. But, you know, I like to do it sometimes because, you know, it's just fun. I usually like to do it against either people who aren't taking the game very seriously or against friends, so... But this guy I found, he offered an Uber's match. I said, yeah, sure, why not? I haven't done it in a while. So anyway, he leads off with Groudon, I lead off with Kyogre. I try to go for the Water Spout, and as you can see, him getting the Sunlight up instead of my Drizzle up really did affect me here, because I could have taken out that Groudon in one foul swoop Water Spout with my Life Orb Kyogre, but, you know, the sun just dried up my water. Anyway, so he's going to go into his Giratina now. I believe I go for the Surf here just because I wanted to finish off the Groudon, but that's going to do absolutely nothing to this Giratina. I do carry the Ice Beam, so as long as I'm faster than this Giratina, I could do some heavy damage, because I used to be Choice Specs, Water Spout, Modest, Kyogre, which usually destroyed everything, but I usually got stuck in situations where I needed to switch out because I couldn't be locked on Water Spout anymore. But anyway, so I couldn't get the Ice Beam off because he did go for the Shadow Sneak. I did not actually see that one coming. I don't really know too many Giratinas that carry Shadow Sneak. Anyway, so I bring in my Giratina O form. I'm going to go for the Draco Meteor. And that's just going to be, I think that's actually a one-hit KO if I remember this batch correctly. Oh, he lives with a Slender of 1 HP again. What is wrong with this battle? First Groudon, now Giratina. Anyway, so he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is okay with me. I mean, I'd rather not have it, but you know, at least I'm not a physically attacking Giratina, and if I remember correctly, regular Giratina is more of a physical attacker, and Giratina Origin Form is more special. I could be totally wrong. That's how you know I don't play Ubers that often, is when I can't remember what Pokemon is better as what. But I do know that I like to use my Giratina Origin Form rather than my regular Giratina, because I know that my regular Giratina is more like a defensive Toxic Stalling Wall. I think that's how I made it. But I like to use this guy better because he's just a heavy-hitting special attacker, as you saw there with the Dark Pulse. Anyway, so he's going to bring in this Groudon for Death Fodder. Don't want to go for a Draco Meteor because that would once again lower my special attack even more than it already is. So I'm just going to go for the Aura Sphere, and if you're trying to figure out my set, it's Dark Pulse, Draco Meteor, Aura Sphere, and Thunderbolt, which would normally come into handy here because Lugia is a Water type, Water Psychic. I used to think he was Water Flying, but then I found out he's Water Psychic, but... I don't think I remember that during this match I tried to go for the Dark Pulse just to do some extra damage, but once again, I am -2 special attack because of the previous Draco Meteor. So no matter what I do, it's not going to hurt this thing, so really all I'm doing is just trying to get this guy weakened as much as I can so I can bring in my next guy and just finish him off, because there's really no point in saving this Giratina because it is burned, it's at 112 HP. But he sees this as the time to saying, you know, you can't touch me, so I'm just going to go up for some Calm Minds. Now that I'm at -4 special attack because of 2 Draco Meteors. So he's just setting up on me, going for the Calm Minds, yet raising his special attack and special defense. And since he's raising up his special defense and I have almost no special attack now because of the drops, I'm not touching this thing at all. You see, I went there for the Dark Pulse on for like some kind of crit or flinch or something. Ugh, walls. Anyway, so it's going to finish off here in a second, but I believe we have another 2 turns. Why is this match not sped up more? But... my burn takes me down to 2 HP. That's now 3 Pokemon in this match that is trying to die off. That's just won't die. They live with like a little sliver of health. But I went for the Thunderbolt hoping for some paralyzation, you know, just to help me later on in the match with just trying to take down this Giratina. But he goes for the Roost, so now this whole time with Giratina has been pointless. I tried doing all these hits and he just roosted it all off. Really had me frustrated here, but I'm going to go into Mjolnir now. My Zekrom, and I'm just going to go straight for the Bolt Strike just to see how much I can finish this off, because he's been raising his special defense, his regular defense is untouched. I'd stab, it's freaking Zekrom, and he's going to take this Lugia out in 2 swoops because he does get the Paralyze, so... I do get the full paralysis, which does come in handy because who knows what he could have gone for. He could have gone for like the, what's it called, Aeroblast or Draco Meteor or some other move, but I go for the Outrage just to finish him off. And yeah, so all that time's wasting between Giratina and Lugia was kind of all for naught. He couldn't set up and I couldn't touch him, so... Anyway, so he's going to bring in his Mewtwo, he's going to go for the Psy Strike, and I thought I was going to die here because, you know, Psy Strike is a freaking powerful move. And I'm thinking, Zekrom's not that great of a Pokemon, at least in the Ubers, but he lives with 115. I'm like, Zekrom, you beast. But I am locked in on Outrage, and that is just going to not finish him off. Actually, because once again, it lives with the little slender of health. What is with these Pokemon? living with, they just won't die. I guess that's why they call them legendaries. Anyway, so he's going to go for another Side Strike, and that is going to finish him off. But thankfully, due to my Outrage, he is a Life Orb set, so he's just going to knock himself out. So, Mjolnir, you did something good. You took out Lugia, a nice 2-hit KO, and you took out Mewtwo by sacrificing yourself. Anyway, so he's going to bring in his Rotom Heat Form, which I'm still trying to understand why he brought to this Uber battle. Maybe there's a reason. I completely blanked that I'm a Steel type and he has Overheat, so I went for the Swords Dance thinking that he couldn't really touch me. And I'm also thinking, you know, Rotom Overheat, he's down to that UU tier, he might not have a whole lot of base power based on to what Uber's stats are like. But then I remembered it is Excadrill, he's only powerful because of typing and other things like that. I don't really know, I don't pay attention to Ubers. Get off my back. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a Garchomp, go for the Outrage. I think that clean hits the... No, it doesn't. Wow. I'm terrible. But he's gonna go for another Overheat. He is at -2 now, but I do think he's Choice Specs, and that does explain why he did so much damage to my Garchomp, who kind of resisted because I am Part Ground. So, yeah, I think that was a Choice Specs Rotom Heat Form. Anyway, so he's gonna go into his last Pokemon, his Haxorus, which I can understand bringing into an Uber's battle because, you know, Haxorus is a really good Pokemon. I just don't understand that Rotom Heat Form. But I do hit myself in Confusion, which will end up costing me this round because he's just gonna go for his own Outrage. I believe if I could have gotten my Outrage off, I could have taken out this Haxorus no problem, but, you know, the game doesn't like to be that easy on me. But my Rough Skin does go through and hurt this Haxorus a little bit. And I'm just going to go into my own Mewtwo, outspeed him, because I am a Mewtwo, because I'm freaking amazing. And I'm just going to go for the Life Orb boosted Side Strike. I would have gone for the Ice Beam, but I just didn't want to risk him living for some unknown reason. But that will be the game, so hope you guys enjoyed. Good game, Chari45. I hope I'm saying that right, but hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And I will see you guys next time with a more battle that I like to enjoy doing. Bye.